Hello and welcome back to Vintage Farming. Right, as you can see, we are just arriving at the shop. We do have loads on the go. As you can see, the helper has just arrived at their destination. That helper was off to the oil mill so we can get some hemp oil production underway. Now, we are at the shop because we are upgrading our class harvester. Now, this should be fine here. Let's just pop in very quickly and see. Nice, so we do need the header though, so why is that not quite in the spot? We don't want to sell the trailer because the header itself does need to be upgraded because there is a 5-meter header, which I'd much rather have with the Dominator 105 versus the 4-meter or 4... I think it's 4.5. The other one's a bit bigger, but nevertheless we are going to upgrade it. So this has been with us from the beginning, so yeah, nice little farewell to the Dominator 85. Right, let's get it repaired. Might as well just get it repainted. We'll do the whole thing, and we will sell it, yes, and repaint, repair, and sell as well. We don't need to do anything with this. We've had it for 37 months, even longer really, and yeah, we can use it for the new harvester, which is brilliant. So let's purchase a new harvester. Go to, that is not the right category, there we go. We'll go all the way to the end. So we did just sell the 85 and we're upgrading to the 105. So the 85 holds 5,000 litres, but this upgrade holds 1,500 litres more, which for what we're doing will go a long way. If you did not see the last episode, we're harvesting hemp and it's absolute shambles, but I'll get more into that in a moment. Yeah, go on then, let's go for those. Do we need a triangle? Nah, they'll see us coming. Chopper. Ooh, for the price. I mean, okay. Trying to think of a situation when we would use it. We're going to collect hemp straw, so we won't use it for the hemp. What would we use it for? You know what? Let's look into adding that on later on. It's not a problem. We can easily make that change another time. We just don't need it right now. Beacons, yeah, sure. Those are fine for £150, and everything else looks good to go. So let's find that up. 36,650. Not too bad. It's about half the money we have currently, but it is a worthwhile upgrade. The Dominator 105. Let's purchase it. Nice. Now, go to combinations and get the 5.1 meter header, this one here, for £6,500. And we've got it. So we'll just get that all set up. I imagine it's essentially the same. Yeah, it sounds very similar, if not exactly the same. Yeah, it sounds exactly the same, but it's just a bigger, better upgrade of a harvester for us. So let's get that hooked up. We do have to, well, we have to pull this out now so we can attach it. The next move, yes, still just as loud as the 85, so I will try and be a bit further away from it so you don't drown me out. I figured out what, oh, whoops, hello. Have decided what I'm going to do and how I'm going to sort out harvesting the hemp. So I looked at all of our options. There are trailers out there, and again, remember, this is vintage, so it has to be vintage. So I think I've found a fairly good alternative to a vintage grain trailer, because there are a couple that would fit the bill for that. However, I've decided that I did find a better option, and I will show it to you in just a moment. So it is leaning into those metal boxes that I showed in the last episode. I wonder how likely this would be to get to the farm on its own safely. So I'm going to try and set this off on a helper and see if it can make its way there, just so we can get a bit of a head start on it, because it's going to be a bit of a faff getting all this set up, but the faff will be worth it, considering especially how much it's going to cost, which is not very much for what we need. So let's see about getting this set up here. Where are we? Nope, all the way to the top. Now set destination, and we'll set it to, we'll try, that's going to be difficult. We'll set it to I guess here for now. With traffic, it'll really struggle, I reckon. Or it just won't go at all. Oh, there it goes. You know what? I think... Oh, he's already stopped. Okay. Thanks for your services anyways, mate. We'll just leave this here for now. I'll come back and sort this out later on. Let's first go over to here. Brilliant. This is where the helper has arrived to. I want to get this started at least underway, since we do have a few other things to get sorted. So, come over here. You can see our lovely field here is growing nicely. This will... I want to say this might be the last time we'll put a crop in here, but we shall see. And hemp is going in. Officially, we are unloading hemp into our production. Let's get to that menu and see that we have hemp oil, or hemp going in. We're going to have so much bloody hemp going in, it is silly. So we can buy pallets. We can buy wood chips as well. How much to buy? For 1,000 litres, we only need 5. Go on then. Yeah, okay, let's buy 1,000 litres and see how far it gets us. Pallets as well. Let's do... 1,000 litres for £6,000. What? That does not sound right at all. A pallet of pallets is 1,500. Are you having a laugh? I think they are. Bloody hell. Okay, well, for now, let's just start the production without pallets. We can add them in later on. It adds way more for wood chips, so yeah, let's do that. But actually, looking at this, we need almost half the amount. So if we have 100,000... if we have, let's say, 120,000 litres, we'll need 50,000 wood chips. So how much is it for 50,000 wood chips? Oh, that's not bad. We'll make that back in a few pallets of hemp oil. Not a problem. For now, though, we won't, just because we don't have that much in. But it's activated. Underway. The process has, in fact, begun, and we have 1 litre of hemp oil. Happy days. Now, I'll just leave this here for now. Let's head back to the shop. And this is what we're going to be using to pick up our new trailer. So, I had a look. Many options. So have a look in here as well. Oh, hello. That'd be cool, but yeah, not necessary. Anyways, I'm just very excited to get this started because it's still going to take a bloody while to get done. So this isn't very vintage, unfortunately. That being said, it's an option, but I did want to find something that looked a bit more vintage. So something like this. This is not the one we have, and it's a nice one, 8 meters long, so it's a fairly long trailer. The one we do have is this one. So it's not very long at all. It might be 4 or 5 meters, so it's not very long. And then we have these ones, this one's. I might upgrade to one of these in the future, but this trailer is absolutely insane. I mean, look at how much longer. Look at this. Look at it. Just look at it. It's ridiculous. It's got 4 axles, but the thing is, you can't take away from its potential vintage aesthetic. You know, it's literally just metal, rubber and plastic, so you can't really date it specifically. Whereas something like the one that I first showed you, you know, it does, this one clearly it's the same components, but it just looks newer, right? Whereas this one looks proper homemade, so let's consider it homemade. So I'm going to lease this out. Yeah, I want to try and match up the color of the bins that we're going to buy. Well, not buy, rather, but I will show you that part as well. So we'll go into pallets. We'll go all way to the back. We might as well opt for the green. Now, these ones, I can confirm that it did say hemp. I will confirm again, just in case, because that would be absolutely horrendous. So it holds 2 things of hemp. I don't know why. I think one might be the hemp fiber, which is fine. Oh, this would be hemp fiber, right? Nope. Yeah, the other one must have been. So we will opt for this. Might as well go for the green. Why not? Well, let's go for the blue, actually, because it'll match the truck a bit better. So I'm going to lease a boatload of these. These hold 5,000 litres. I did actually test it out on the flatbed, and it can hold 16 of these fillable metal boxes, which means that we can hold so much hemp. So let's try and find. We'll go with a green. Bugger it. It doesn't matter. Sure. Let's lease it for £765. There we go. And we'll go over here, and I'll just show you how bloody massive this thing is. Look at that. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. But the nice thing is, though, is that this can connect to it. So we do have a flatbed, but it does not connect very nicely. So we will... no, it doesn't connect at all. This one, boom, does. So not only do we have room for 80,000 litres of boxes, but the trailer itself, or the truck itself, can hold 15,000. So, yeah, we're going to be doing just fine for this. Again, this is leased, so it's just a temporary thing, but that's absolutely fine. Let's go into here. So I'm going to do all this off camera because it will take bloody ages to lease them all and to load them all up. But yes, this is what we're going to use. We're going to use 16 of these. So 16 times 5, that equals out to 80,000 litres. Absolutely brilliant. We're leasing them for £51 a pop, which is about 850 pounds. So there we go. Right, so I'm going to lease these all out. That's one. I don't want to lose track of how many I have, so I'll do this off camera, and we'll see you when it's all ready. Alright, we are finally arriving back here at the farm. It has been a journey. It always takes so long to drive a combine from the shop in any map, to be honest. As you'll see behind, I have opted for follow me, so that the helper could in fact make their way down as well. Which is really brilliant. So I'm going to just get this out of the way of traffic. But look at that. What is that? It's amazing is what it is. It's a piece of art, I'm going to call it. I could have even been as cheeky as to try and stick... No, never mind. I was going to say put one final one in the very back, but this is amazing. I'm very pleased about this. I was going to say, where did all my straw go? But I've collected some of it, so fret not. Now, what my plan is, here, we should get this proper out of the way. Now, it's going to be a bit difficult with the articulated trailer, I've just thought. But, if we can just move it out of the way for now, let's get back to the combine here, turn off the beacons, detach the trailer. Now, I want to see how, okay, my plan is, if I can manage to get far enough across the field to fill the combine, then I can at least follow it when it's on the right side, when the auger is on the proper side to unload. Otherwise, I can't, or I'm destroying crops. And I don't really want to take off crop destruction. I mean, as I say, I do try to keep things as realistic, with air quotations, as I can. But I don't know if it is or not. Anyways, nevertheless, I'm going to try and see how this works, because ideally I would go up and down the field alongside to unload. Otherwise it's just going to take bloody ages. At least we're not unloading into 15,000 to 30,000 litres at once. We have 80 plus 15, so 95,000 litres of room for hemp. So let's crack on. Let's just get straight into the madness here. As you can see, it is filling up very, very quickly. It's not dropping a swath though. So, hang on, with the chopper, I thought the chopper would chop, but if you don't have the chopper, does it not drop a swath? Strange, so just disable, enable, oh, maybe I've had it disabled. Hang on, let's see. Because we want that fibre, we absolutely do, yeah, there we go. Even if it doesn't look like what it's meant to be, hello, oh, there we go, okay, we're good, we're alright. All is back to normal. This will be very good as well, profit-wise, from this madness of a hemp harvest. I mean, bloody hell, it's at 60% already. So, anyways, what I was saying is, if I can go all the way down one row and fill up the harvester at least, then I think we can get away with following it with this massive trailer. Otherwise, we're just going to have to stop. It will take a while, but we can still get it done. reasonably quick. So if I go down that road 1 or 2 times and then go down the other side 1 or 2 times, then I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be fine. But I don't know for certain, because this is madness. Right, let's find the... So this will still take time, but at least I feel like we have the best possible vintage setup we could have. I mean, come on, look at this. Oh my. Well, I am going to start by loading into the truck itself. Might as well do. So we'll just get that first bit loaded in there. Not a problem. This will take bloody ages, but it'll be worth it in the long run. And then I can safely say I've done hemp on this map and never, ever, ever do it again. Ever, ever. Right. Oh, very quickly, I might add as well, I want to say a amazing thank you to all of you that have followed my content for some time. I've just surpassed, as of the recording of this episode, 3,000 subscribers, so I wanted to say thank you so much for all of your support, your kind words, your advice, your suggestions. There are some cheeky comments here and there, but that is fine. I respond in kind. So I just want to say thank you to any and all who have watched, liked, subscribed, all of that. I wouldn't be able to continue doing this if it wasn't for you, so thank you very much. And back on with the show. The madness, we'll call it. I don't even know what to call this, but... So if I can get to the end here without... I wonder, maybe we would be better to go the shorter way. But I'm going to see how far. If I can go down this way and not hit 50%... Oh, it's going to... Yeah, never mind. That's not possible. Yeah, this is going to be mental, I suppose. And we have another field as well. I don't know what to do. I was thinking of a second combine, but that's too much. It's not possible. I would need 2 setups to do it, so I'd rather just do it across a multitude of days. If we can at least reach the end here, then that might be the way to do this. Right, let's just get spun round here. Because if I can set a helper to go up and down the fields and follow it, I think I will do that. I know I've said that about 5 times now, but it's only because it's true. So let's just go here and see. That's mental. You know what? Let's go backwards. Yes, of course. It would be the last one. Right, so this will be potentially problematic for some of the hemp. Oh, I'm so sorry, hemp. Right. So, very quickly, just to outline my plan one more time before we crack on with a time-lapse, I'm going to go up and down this way, maybe one more time, and then go to the far side, might go up one more time, and then try and go up and down the field so that I can get a helper in the combine, and I crack on with the carting, which in itself is a whole job. We'd need like 3 people to do it, but I will have to do the work of many today, and it will be worth it in every aspect. So, enough rambling from me. Just a big thank you for all 3,000 plus of you that have subscribed. Again, eternally grateful. Thank you so much for many more years of content to come. Right, enough rambling. Let's crack on. Right, well, I think this is a good time to end the time-lapse, as that's probably been one of my longest ones. I don't tend to like to do them more than about a minute or so. That was probably about, well, pre-production thoughts, maybe a couple minutes. Anyways, the hemp is being harvested. We are, in fact, look, we're nearly at 70,000 litres, plus the 30 we've already taken down to the factory. That's 100,000 litres. So when I said that, jokingly, that we'd have we'd have hundreds of thousands of litres, not really a joke, is it? It's not funny. It's terrifying. So what we're going to do is just crack on with it, really. What else can we do? The hemp fiber, I think that's the bales, the couple of bales that I have made already. We do have hemp oil coming in. That is amazing. From the 596 litres we have, it's worth nearly £8,000. Wow. That is going to be amazing. Absolutely amazing. Let's just have a quick check on everything else as well. The cheese is underway, which is brill. Love that we're doing cheese also. Kind of unexpected, but very nicely welcomed. We are still growing potatoes, and we're still growing cotton, so that's absolutely fine. Actually, I wonder if it would be worth stopping the potato production for a small while. No, it's fine. We'll let it crack on until it gets full, and then maybe we'll switch it to something else. Fabric is going to be fired up again soon with that hemp fiber, but this is just mental. I'm fully at a loss of what to do beyond just what we're doing. I mean, that the other field is not quite double the size, but it's at least a third bigger, which is very daunting. Yeah, so yeah, all I can really do is crack on. I do see rain in the forecast, which is absolutely terrifying as well. Not till evening anyway, so that's fine. We do have loads of time for that. But I think, honestly, the best thing for me to do is just to crack on as I'm doing. I will probably finish the rest of this field off camera, because it's absolutely mental. We might not even be able to get into the other field today, just to be able to take a bit of a break from it, I suppose, because I don't want it to all be just hemp, hemp, hemp. I did not expect this, by the way. The other thing I was thinking is being a bit cheeky and maybe going into the XML file of the combine and doing a bit of cheekiness that way. But I really don't know if I want to do that, but I think I have to offset whatever's gone funny with the hemp. There's a possibility I could go into the XML for the map itself and edit whatever it is that's made the hemp so incredibly profitable, high yielding. I don't know what exactly, but that is a bit beyond my technical abilities as far as editing XMLs, but I could go in and edit the XML for this combine. Possibly I would do it just for the harvest, and then I would change it back, because we'd have no need for you know, I don't even know what I would put it at. Anyways, enough rambling. I'm gonna finish up this field at least, hopefully before it gets rainy, and then we can just crack on with whatever needs doing, which is probably more hemp. Here we are at the factory with our first massive delivery of hemp. So I think the first thing we'll do is we'll just unload the truck itself, get that hemp out, and then hopefully we shouldn't have any issues with it taking it from these containers, because then if it does have an issue, we have a whole new set of problems. So let's see what happens. Please, please take. Oh, thank goodness for that. So it might take a moment, but that's fine. It gives me an opportunity to explain the next move. So what my plan is I have made a... We didn't finish the bloody field, by the way. I'll just show you. We were probably about here when I said, oh yeah, I'll finish the field, and then didn't even get that far. So this is where we are. We are here. But I have made a very subtle change to the XML file for this combine. So the 105 normally will hold 6,500 litres, but I've gone in and simply put a cheeky 1 in front of the 6 so we can get this harvest done. One, I just want to get it done in September. I don't want this to go across a third episode. We did start the hemp in the last episode, and I would like to finish it in this episode. I do not want it to go beyond into a third episode of hemp harvesting. All the hemp oil and the hemp fiber and all that can be, of course, but not the hemp itself. The harvest has to be done today, ideally before it starts to bloody rain. So what we're going to do is have a look at the productions, though, because we will probably have over 100,000 litres now in there. We sure do. We have 118,973 with a total capacity of 200,000. So, yeah, I'm hoping that it does go through quite a bit of this before. Otherwise, we will have to start unloading it into our silo, which is fine as well. But, yeah, nevertheless, it would be good to get it done. All loaded in to the production, I should say. So, let's head back to the farm. I did just relocate this lorry here. I might come back for this as well at some point, just so that we can, I guess, have one extra thing to load hemp in. I guess we have this trailer if we need a bit of extra space. But yes, I will head back to the farm, and we can crack on with the harvest. Right, we're back here now at the field, ready to load up some more hemp, but I'm very excited to see just how far the harvester can go now that it's got a new capacity. And yes, I know, before anyone says, obviously I know it's bloody cheeky, but we must crack on. Even with an extra 10,000 litres, it seems to fill up so much quicker than any possible reality would allow it. Anyways, I just am curious to see how far we can get. So we did start about halfway up this, maybe about a third of the way up this row. But once we get into that other field, the 16,500 litres will be very, very welcome. I mean, bloody hell, even that's nearly full. That would have been about half the combine the first time. So, yeah, I'm pleased that I did that. I don't often, never really change any cheeky XMLs for anything, because I just don't. I like to keep it as the modder intended, because they've probably kept it realistic to the actual machine. But in this particular instance, I couldn't give a toss, to be honest, because it just has to get done. It's absolutely mental. So, yeah, I really do, I still don't know why. I mean, I still don't understand why the hemp is so absolutely mental. If I really wanted to be cheeky, I would have just set the harvester capacity at 100,000 and did it all in one go. But that's not as much fun either, is it? We still want to unload and all that. So if I can get the majority of this done, at least before it rains, then happy days. I do promise that once this harvest is done, I'm going to revert back the XML. I have the original XML, of course, so I can just revert it back, no problem. It literally, I've just added a 1 to in front of the 6 to make it 16,000 instead of 6. So, I suppose, that being said, I mean, I did say I was going to get this field done off camera, so I would like to try and do that. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to finish this up off camera. As soon as I hit 16,000, then I'll crack on off camera, blimey. And we'll move into, yeah, this whole hemp harvest has made me go absolutely mental. But thank you for being here. Yeah, so then I'll hop into the other field and just see how much of a time-lapse we can get out of that one. But we are nearly at that full capacity. If we can reach the end of this row, that would be amazing. And we have done just. Right, so we'll get this unloaded. Yeah, I don't understand, because even the harvester doesn't seem to understand what's going on. It did that before I increased the capacity as well. It has this big mound on there. I don't know why or where that's come from either, but anyways, we are cracking on with it. So here we'll get, oh, hello, blimey, forgot about this. We'll get the first little bit loaded into here. And I'm thinking maybe 2 or 3 more passes with the combine on this field, and then once that's done, we'll see you in the other one. Alright, so here we are with a bit of a top-down view of what we have done. As you can see, the field here is all done. Just the hemp fibre needs to be collected. We did not quite fill up the truck and trailer over there, but we will with this field. However, I had full intentions of going into this field, but I think this is the perfect time to stop it for two reasons. One is because we've just loads of hemp today. This episode has been literally full of hemp. And two, it's not even bloody ready to harvest. It's still growing. I forgot all about that. Another thing, sort of a 2B section of reasons, is because, and now here's why we're going to wait until, so September, October, we're going to wait till November to harvest that hemp field. Here's why. There are two growth stages of hemp. So the field that we've just harvested was in its first growth stage. First harvestable stage, meaning that it's similar to grass in the sense that there's two. If you wait one more month, you'll get the proper ready to harvest state, and I can only imagine it's going to be even more mental. So I'm absolutely going to wait for that. Yes, we have that kit on lease, but the daily fee will not be very much at all. We're just going to have it for October, and of course in November when we use it, that's when we can return it all, the trailer and all of the bloody metal boxes that we have on lease. But yes, and of course the rain is coming and all that, and so October we're going to tend to the bales. We're going to make all of these bales. We have a full slurry pit as well, so we have to get that spread onto this field. I might even be cheeky and get it done before or as we're baling, because it's full right now. So I feel it's a bit wasteful to leave it full without using it, but we just literally have nowhere to put it. The other thing I might do is the grass field that we put in has to be cut. It is still growing, and as I was just saying about waiting for the second harvestable stage, but we are going to probably harvest it, cut it in October, because we need silage very badly. The cows are nearly out. By October, I guarantee you they will be out. So that's something we really have to look into. Worst case scenario, we could always just buy some TMR or something, or even just buy in some silage, but I'd prefer to just do with it what we have, really. So yeah, that is the end of this episode. Now we know at least that we have to wait for this hemp to grow, and if it is it's going to be even more mental when we harvest at the second harvestable stage. I just know it. It's going to be pretty mental. So next episode, yes, it'll be a bit of a break from the hemp. We'll still collect the hemp fiber, of course. We're going to get so many bloody bales, I might have to look into not an auto load, but a, what do you call it, the bale stacking trailers. You know what I mean? You know what I'm on about. It's been a long episode. Anyways, but I don't know if there's any vintage ones. I think I saw one pop up on potentially on the mod hub. I'd have to double check, but that would be the ideal thing. But we'll have a look at that in the next one. Once again, thank you so much to all of you who have liked and commented and subscribed and all that. Join the Discord as well. I have a Discord as well if you want to hop in there. We do cheeky chats once in a while. You can share your screenshots and all that fun stuff. And yeah, so once again, thank you for your amazing support. But that does do it for the end of the episode for me. Thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed it, a cheeky thumbs up always does help out, and please subscribe. So until the next one, please do take care, and bye for now.